Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Infinity Nikki review video. Today we are looking at the 1.10, 5-star and 4-star and also the free outfit that we're getting. They just posted the trailers. As usual, I will have timestamps below if you want to skip to a certain part. And now without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. I did review the 1.10 trailer on my stream yesterday. If you want to watch that back, I'll have that also link in the corner. But overall, my opinion so far is like, I don't think it's for me. I don't really like the sacks, what do you call them? The floaty guys. I don't really like them. I do think it's good that we're kind of having a little bit of a lighthearted scene or theme this time, because it will be like a murder mystery on the train, kind of Murder Express kind of thing, which is fun. And we've had a couple of really heavy seasons with death, grief, and eternal yearning, I suppose. So maybe it is good that we have something different, but I just don't think it's for me personally. And the same will be, I think, also for the 5 and the 4-star. I just don't think, like right now, my opinion before I would look at everything is okay, but it's definitely not my style. So okay. So they did post a little trailer video reveal for the 5-star. So let's start with that, because I think they also show the colors. I really hope there's a blue in there. I was hoping the globe would be blue. Ooh, is that the background piece? That is pretty. And you know me, I really like the hair, but I don't know if it's for me 100 pulls worth again, because I keep doing that shit. I keep pulling for just hairs. Not even the dress. My mobile clock is so cute. Oh, that's adorable. Though. Ooh, and the ability, I think, is either gliding or it's like its own thing. We have to see. No, stop it. The black version is definitely more Halloween season, I think. A lot of flowers though. Oh, Nikki's really cute in this trailer. That was adorable. That was so cute. Such a simp. Wait, what? When equipped with the it goes fast. With the forum message, floating ability, guys. Activation the jump button again, and Nikki will cause Nikki to summon a magical flower staff and ride it floating in midair. Okay, so she doesn't go the high. So that was for me, right? It was either going to be an ability outfit that was like a gliding, or she would just be able to float around, but like only like a hoverboard kind of level. Oh wait, what? If the jump button is held down after jumping, the flower staff will begin charging energy. Once fully charged, it will gleam with a golden light. Releasing the jump button at that moment will allow Nikki to use aerial dash, propelling rapidly forward. After the dash, Nikki will continue floating for a short duration. So you know how the fox has a double jump? Like a double dash? I think that's what this is in air. Wait, let me go back, because they do this always really fast. So it's just a gliding or a floating, and you can have kind of like a dash, and then you can continue gliding. Oh, that's cute. What did they say about the spin? Activating, spin her elegantly mid-air, stopping lightly behind while continuing to float. So is it useful? A little bit, I would say. If you're asking me, is this one worth pulling for? That always depends on the outfit pieces, I think. But the ability is up there with more useful, but you can't continuously float. It's just like a dash in the air kind of thing. I think we already get to see the alternate makeup too. I feel like we're getting too ahead of the outfit already. But the original has green eyeshadow, green lashes, and then a few like flowers that match like the hat, and then some pearls. So the makeup is very subtle. I think this is a good one. The lenses are really pretty, like a very muted green, and then the lip color is whatever. I'm gonna be honest. Same with the eyebrows. But the alternate version. Wait, so the black one is the final Evo? Ain't no way. That was like a thought that was like second evolution. I guess because it has like constellations in there. I need to see the pictures again. I feel like maybe not the trailer first. I don't know. It just goes straight to it. The lenses are pretty for this. I like it. I think there's like flowers in there, and same as with the eyeshadow. Subtle, but like good subtle. And I think I prefer this lip color, but I don't know. So it's not black stars. It's like constellations and stars. The ability is really cute. Like the little stretch and everything. Oh, the hair is so nice. What do you think? And this is the background piece. So it's like a broken bottle, I would almost say, because it has the rim on the top. It is kind of small compared to the usual, but she can like turn on the thingies. Little magical tree moments. Now, that's a really nice piece. I like that too. Very connected with nature. Oh, here's a pink version. Or maybe I should only watch half of the trailer because I feel like I got spoilers for the pictures, but at least it showcases it a little bit better. So, alright, that was the trailer. So now let's actually have a look at all of the text and stuff going on. It is main attribute is elegant, and then the ability outfit we saw like a floating with a dash involved, which I do think is a really good ability for a 5-star. If you're asking me, you're here for my opinion, right? So that's what I think. Let's see, and then we have some evolutions and stuff, and then nothing in there. So the main criticisms I heard or saw, I mean, people always complain, but about this one is what I think mostly is like, who is this for? Because the final evolution did have more of, like, way more of that spooky vibe, even though it was constellations and not just a black dress. Like, I know people were very excited to see what they have cooked up for Halloween. I heard people say because also in Shining and the other Nikki games basically is when more like halfway through October, like the end of October, they will have their spooky season. So I think we're gonna get our true Halloween outfit, since I don't know if that leaked, what was that, the Ghost Bride, whatever. Gothic Bride is still happening, but I would expect that for the next patch instead. And I don't know, I'm not caught as girly, so you gotta tell for yourself, but is this like more up your alley? Because I don't know, maybe it's not, it's very naturey. Maybe it is, but I don't know. I didn't hear too much excitement personally on it, also on stream. I think for me it's the color right now. So this is our first version. Very straight dress. It's very different. I really like the chest piece and the gloves. The shoes also didn't have that stiletto heel, so that's different. And let's see if we can count the items if we get a close-up, right? So we have dress, shoes, that's 2, hair's 3, necklace, earring, hat, so that's only 6. I don't think the gloves are separate. What do you think? I don't know. The top and the skirt separate? There's no way, right? That would make 7 though, so we're still missing 1 or 2. Hard to tell, but the hat has a lot of frillies on it, so maybe this front piece is maybe a little separate hair piece, I don't know. Very cute. The side we have a bow here. And the Momo cloak is so cute. I don't even like witches. I don't even like witch hats. Like, it's just so cute. And then here's the background piece, but I can't really tell the dress very well from these pictures. Alright, we're gonna have to look at this picture for a second so we can see the shape a little bit better. So I think it kind of looks like it could be a 2-piece, right? So we have the bottom skirt flaring out with the floral and then the lace and stuff, and then the top part really like poofing out. If the top is separate, I would fold, I think, because I don't really love the bottom of the skirt. Like, this is not my favorite, but I love the way the top looks here with the chest piece with the little piece of fabric on the side too with the frills. Like, it's not overkill for me. It looks really, really nice, but it does make me wonder where all the pieces are because I don't count too many right now. So what's good? Then this is, I would say, first evolution. So we have a dark green. This really looks like that one life makeover set. I can't get a good picture of this, but this has a very similar vibe because the same as with this dress is that it flares out. The colors are very similar to this one. That's why I got reminded of it. They're not the same thing, okay? I just had to pull it up. There is a flare out, also the same kind of vibe, and then the bottom also flares out like that, and they're both like a wood theme, wood fairy, elf, whatever you want to call it, right? Kind of like a mix of all of that, but yeah, that's what they really reminded me of, the way that the shape of the dress is, but I do prefer the life makeover one. over this one. I don't know, this one is a little bit more covered up, but this one is definitely more witchy. So this one has brown hair. I don't know if it's an ombre in the hair or if it's of course just the lighting as usual. And we can definitely see the pattern on the bottom of the skirt a lot better. Again, for me, it's a little bit too covered up and lacy. Maybe that's the wording. I don't know how to phrase it, but it's not my vibe. The flowers are kind of nice with the detailing on the stems being a little bit sparkly, I believe. And then there are a lot of extra details here with double layers going on. And then the florally bottom pattern here, I think looks quite nice. And then here, yeah, the chest piece is a bit hard to see. Oh yeah, she's wearing like, I don't think they're gloves. Maybe it's a ring, maybe it's a gloves, maybe it's a bracelet. And I can't really tell often which category, but they don't really do rings in the set, so I'm kind of grateful for that. So I don't know which one that goes in. So that almost makes you believe that this is a bracelet and then this is also separate, maybe? And then a lot of pearls going around on the hat as well. So I don't know if we can get a close-up on that too. Ooh, wow, this looks really nice in the lighting. You can see on the chest, there's like a thin piece of fabric that kind of stretches out over her chest with the little lace and detail. I really like that. Like, it's so subtle and cute, but like, it's not overdone. Like, for me, it's easy to overkill sometimes, but the top here looks nice. Same as with the few accent pieces of flower and beading. I don't think it's too much. Like, there's pretty plain on the side, but it still looks really nice. So that's what I like about it. Oh, alright, so that's our second version. Then 3 is pink. I do like the hair for this one, but I think that's just, again, personal preference, right? But I don't really love it when there's purple and pinks that match, like they kind of clash. Because the shade of purple often being used is more of like a magenta coalish, and then the pink is kind of like more of a warmer color. And I just don't think that works well together. I just don't like that color combination, so that is already like a no for me. And with the bits of green in there, like, ugh, I don't like it. But the hair is so cute. Like, it has like the nice amount of dimension. It has a nice depth to it. It's just a really nice shade of pink. Like, it's not Nikki pink, but it's a really, really nice shade of pink. But the hat for me is too purplish with the green and the bits of even yellow here on the hat. I just don't really love the way that looks. The necklace also, I'm not a big fan with the big jewel on there. I don't know. I could have done a little bit more floral maybe even there, because you can't really tell what this is. Maybe the branches or something, but I don't know. The picture a bit low res this time around. I don't know why. And then here at the bottom of the skirt, you can see the blossoms and the florals and the few Nikki flowers we have as well in there. So I guess that's number 3. It looks okay, but like, I'm not wowed by it, right? Oh, that's cute. Nah, that's cute. It's always the angles and the posing and the lighting, but yeah, the hair here looks really, really nice too. But again, with the hat, I think there's too many colors, right? Because this is more of a beige almost in this lighting. Very warm colored, and then the purple in the back is different shade, and the yellow, I don't know, in the blossom. And we can see the earrings a little bit better here, so they very much look like, I keep forgetting what the flower is called, but that's a sort of Nikki Daisy type thing in the earring, which I think is a nice touch with a few pearls on there. But again, it's nothing crazy. I think I saw this conspiracy, someone say that if they make the outfit ability really cool, then they kind of go mid on the outfit itself, or vice versa, to make people pull for it. And I don't know, because in the end, it's like it's all in the eye of the beholder. So there's gonna be someone watching this video like, what are you talking about? This is like the best set ever. So respect to you, but I feel like this one isn't too impressive. Like, there's nothing crazy about this. Like, if you're gonna go for the witchy theme, I would have loved to see a little bit more of a magical touch to it, because this is more of like a girl with a pointy hat that lives in the forest. A little bit. If you didn't have the broom, she's just like a fancy lady that lives in the forest. So I would have loved to see a little bit more of a magical touch in other pieces besides the hat. I think that's what it is. And then this is Final Evo, apparently. Didn't even notice, but this because there's a galaxy in the hat and in the dress. So we saw it a little bit in the preview. I also see a big difference here in the hat, that there are stars in there. Which I really like. I love these stars. I think they look really nice. Also with the hair as well being grayish blonde. I can't even tell anymore with these pictures. And we can see the back of the dress has a little bit of corsetting going on. No big bows or anything, so it is a bit different. Very sparkly for this one, so probably the moving effect of the stars in there as well. I don't know, what can I say? Like, this is nothing crazy. This is not like... Because we're talking 400 pulls here. Like, you're out of your noggin. I don't know if there's an alternate version for the dress, because I think the alternate version is definitely for the hat. Oh wait, this is the... Oh! This is the alternate version. The other one had like the big poof on her dress, and this one doesn't have the big poof. You know what? That makes the dress look a little bit more boring. This is not 400 pulls, girly. This is pretty though. I don't know. It's like, this looks like second Evo to me. You would think that they would make the pink one final Evo and then add like a shit ton of sparkles in there, and like that would have been cool if like part of the skirt were like crystallized or something like that with like the butterfly wing effect, because the butterflies are also in there. Like what if she had like the butterflies like flying up her skirt in like pink and purples? Info, hire me. I 100% think if this was like more of an iridescent and then more of the butterfly heavy wing effect on the wing itself or the dress itself would have been better than taking a Galaxy one, because as cool as Galaxy is, I feel like it's a cheap cop-out on Final Evolution, because Final Evos have like cool effects in there and the stars have nothing to do with being a Force Witch, I think, at least. They should have done that. Call me next time, Info. I'm not a fan. I like that there's an alternate version. I do appreciate that they've been doing that lately. I feel like it should add on top of the original design. I don't think we should be taken away, because we've had a couple where there's like a short version of the dress, which I think is really, really cute. But again, you're kind of taken away from the dress itself. But this one is taking away like the cool part, which is the flare and the sleeves. Oh yeah, the sleeves are gone. I'm so slow. Yeah, right? It takes out the way the poof, it takes away the sleeves, but I guess it does confirm that the bracelet is their own thing, so that's still up to 7. But I don't think this is 2 pieces if this is all one thingy, so... I don't know where the extra items come from. I don't think she's wearing socks either, so we'll see. And then this is... Oh! No way. No way. This is the glow up, dude. I saw this set and I was like, I'm gonna need to see a really nice blue glow up. There they are. Okay, so this is a glow up. Okay, that makes me really excited, but again, I don't think I'll be pulling for this anyway. Wow, okay, I call it blue glow up with is that green hair? I can't tell. Gold details. I like this. Dare I say it's my favorite. Like that dress. I don't know if I would use the dress though. I don't think so. I'm talking myself out of it. I don't have money for this. Oh yeah, it's definitely green hair. That's an odd choice, but this piece is also green while the hat is blue. So I'm starting to think that this big flower thing is its own hair clip and then the hat is the hat. So maybe that adds up to 8 pieces, right? I think somewhere along those lines. Because they gotta get to the numbers, right? There's no way they're gonna give us a low item 5-star, so alright, love to hear what you think of this one. Let's have a look at the other video, because they have like a little bit more of a better display kind of video. Oh, this one is in 2K. That's new on Twitter. Never get high quality videos. Oh, maybe we can have a little look at the broom, by the way, because I think the broom on my head is blocking it. It is really nice. It has on the front the bloom lamp, which is kind of reminding me of that 4-star from the snake season. The broomstick here with the florals on there, same as with the back, it has flowers, and then the little end of the broom, they're not sticks, they're just basically one big flower bud, which I think is really nice. Like this, the cane, the wand, whatever, the stick is really cool. The broom. Yeah, right. I think the nice part about this dress is the big poof and the sleeve. So for having the final evolution to be the naked version, I don't know. They could have done like something bigger on it, or like make the skirt longer, or like the trail longer or something like that. But the hair for the original is really good. Like it's the perfect shade. I've been going on a lot about this set, sorry. We've been recording for a minute already. This is the glow up. That's what I'm saying, like this is such a nice shade of blue. I would love to have that dress. I'm not gonna pull for it. The voices. Oh wow, this looks a lot better than it did in the photos. What the hell? That is gorgeous. So that's the first Evo. I'm glad that they did that. Again, more of that spooky vibe to this, but not that a very bright red hair, not that very bright green. Do I see socks? Gadverdamme. Yuck. Alright, I guess that adds up our numbers. They add their socks. What's the socks on the original? Oh, they're like a super pale color. Ugh. Alright, Nikki. You're losing points here. She's wearing socks. No, we didn't need that. We did not. There's like the little... That looks like 4-star socks. Okay, I'm gonna trash these. Look at these. They're just like plain. And then they have like the fakest hint of twines on there. That's a 4-star. Go back home. This should have been final. Not that one. But, alright. Oh, the hat is flat. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I know I've been just really shitting on the simplicity of this outfit, but I think this is the alternate version of the witch that goes to town, because the hat doesn't have the point on it, the dress is more casual, but I'll still blame Info for it for not giving us a little storyline to go with it. All they give us is a little trailer with no text context, and I'm still used to Life Makeover giving us the full breakdown, like the full story, the full lore to each outfit and exactly why we're doing what. And then you get this confusing if you don't do that. So I'm still gonna blame Info for not explaining this. But this is casual, witch goes to town. Oh. So the hat's flat and the dress doesn't have the sleeves and not the big poof. The corset still looks really nice. Momo cloak. Oh, here we do have a little yap. Inspired by a play once famous in Sucia. Every time Momo swishes his fluffy tail, the petals and vines embroidered on the cloak sway along. Tailed up the broom of his hood with pride, and declares, "Now I'm a mighty cat mage too." Stop it, that's so cute. I'm zipped. Little whiny baby. And then here again, the makeup. I think the makeup is a good one, but it's nothing crazy. You know what? They should have skipped the socks and they should have done a wand. I feel like witches still have like wands, right? Do they? Yeah. So I'm saying we're missing a little bit of the witch element in this whole story besides that. If you take off the hat, there's nothing left, right? What do you mean mage? No. Maybe the animation has like a little bit of a witchy vibe to it, like a little sparkle from her head, like she does a little zippity zap emote. I do like the gold on that one. And then the broom again. Oh, wind's paws. Yeah, exactly. Where's that energy? Where's the... I called it. She flies in on the broom, and then she does a little zippity zap with her finger. I like that. I need more of that vibe, right? The thing that captures it a lot better. And I did notice the... Sorry, we keep discovering things here. There's a gradient in the hat, and there's a little sparkle coming off of the butterfly, and also at the back of her head. I think it's all... That's what I'm saying, all the magic is just one item, right? But I do like the petal effects, and the dress is very sparkly. I like it a lot better in the world besides the pictures. Pink Witch. Flower Ride is the other emo. Again with the whimsicality, that's so cute. Or the whimsicalness. Sorry if this goes on for a little bit too long. Now they show the whole details of this. Wait. We got Blossom's Dream, which is her being sleepy on the broom, which we also saw in the preview. Alternate makeup as well. I really like the stars on there, because you also see the 3D effect of the bigger stars falling off, which I think is a really nice touch. But is it 400 pulls cute? Oh, the stars at the bottom too with the galaxy effect is really nice. But the dress doesn't move very fluid. Oh, Budding Glass is the other one, so she... What does she do? She turns around and then she turns back. Not very expressive, I must say. I don't know. And then here we have another showcase of the gliding, which is, I think, an important part. So it's just a regular floating, sorry, I keep saying gliding, it's floating outfit. It's a floating ability. So that blue bubble dress, that's what this one replaces. But it comes with a dash. And then you can keep falling down, basically. So this is the double dash, and it's just a little animation. But I don't think the animation gives you a boost, because you stop in that part for a second. And then here we have the background piece again. Okay, I think that rounds up the 5-star. A lot of revelations in this one. I do think I like it. It's not good enough. That's not so mean, but for me, to pull for it, I don't think it's good enough. And I'm really missing the extra witchiness. that isn't just in the hat, because take off the hat, don't have the emotes, there's nothing left that's besides like crazy forest girl lives in the forest. So all right. Then we move on to the complimentary 4-star on the same banner, main attribute being cold grains of yesterday. I think she is supposed to be a scarecrow, so that's why she has kind of like the crazy hair and makeup, and actually the makeup was never included, and kind of like the frilly kind of dress. It is very in vibes of the Mad Hatter set. I forgot the name for a second, but it's the one from 1.5, grooming ability, so kind of like it has very similar color, similar hair, similar vibe. So again, for me, I already have it, so like I don't really need it for that way. But the whimsicality, dress up as a scarecrow and use the scent of grains DeLorean burst to perch on you. Perk? What is that? Oh, so they sit on you. Okay. Alright, so you just basically just literally just a scarecrow. So out of 1 up to 10 of how usable this is probably like a 0, because you're literally just standing there. She's just standing there. Passing birds will be drawn to Scarecrow Nikki perching on her body around her. So yeah, she's literally doing nothing. We have an evolution and glow up. So let's have a look at the set here. There is of course the hair. I don't know where the makeup is from. Don't ask me on that. And then there's a couple of hair pieces here, but it's always hard to tell. I think this is a plushie on her head. Is it? Because this is the real bird. And this okay, that is really, really cute. Plushy birdie. And then there's the ones with the flowers. So that makes me wonder which one is which. Just assume that parts are separate, so they make you do more pulls for it, but okay. The dress, again, very scarecrowy. We have the material, I don't know the word in English, whatever, the jute on here. So the kind of thick fabric here, and then the same with the fraying at the bottom, and then full of flowers because of course she's in the flower field. She has wings, but they're not cute. Again, beauty in the eye of the beholder, I know, but someone said in my server, I don't know the English word for this again, we're going very strong with my English game today, but it looks like a mosquito net catcher. And I can't unsee it a little bit because it kind of has that chicken wiring, right? The flowers are cute, but these wings are not. I wouldn't use these, so for me these will be a pass. I hope they're separate for the ones that do like him, because you never know if they're gonna stick them to the dress. Same as with the necklace, that very twiny material, very like DIY style, if I want to call it. And then the vines with the branches I think are kind of nice on her arm, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the necklace. I can't see if she's wearing earrings, so maybe we can see that better in another preview. Same as for the shoe/sock situation. We see some twines on her leg, but I don't know what the shoes are like. But the shape of the dress is kind of cute. It's nothing crazy. I feel like a filler episode if I'm gonna have to describe. Oh, the dogs are out. Okay. So I think the shoe, they've done it before, that they made this separate, and then the shoe, the bottom part. So again, I don't know, but the little tassels on it. And then a thingy around her foot. I guess because the scarecrow wouldn't need shoes anyway, but okay, so let's say these are 2 separate pieces. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because the bird and the hairpiece I think are more likely to be separate. Okay, so that's 9, so that's only 8 normally. So I think this might be 1 piece. That's the math conclusion I'm coming to. Just, that's just how I'm feeling about it. It's just like, okay, I guess. Yeah. I do like here on the chest piece, it kind of like folding in and having like a few pearls on there to make her a little bit more princessy, I would say, because the same is with the pearls on the back of the wings with the flowers. I don't know, man. The hair I also really want to use. Like, I'm thinking maybe we can dye it like black, but they don't really have black dyes for 4 stars, so that already is out the window. But we haven't even seen any of the other pictures yet, right? Maybe the evolution is a little bit better. It is not. Sorry. That confirms that the bird is like a plushie on her head though, because it is a different color here. Alright, so this is the evolution. More of a bluish with very vibrant orange and gold. I don't like it, man. I don't know what to say about it. It's not for me. There's a lot going on and like none of it appeals to me. I normally like dresses that have kind of like that short frill and then the double layer with all of the extra fabric. I love it when fabric does that thing that it does, but it's just, I don't know, there's something off about it. It's not really giving Scarecrow too much, but it has more Scarecrow vibe than the witch does have a witch vibe. So I guess we can give it credit there. And here we have another version. The sunflowers in the background are nice. They kind of pull the whole thing together. And then you can see on the chest as well, having a little bit more of a gold foiling. I do like that touch as well. I think that adds a little bit more special to the dress. Same with the flowers. The details just come out a little bit better with the color scheme here. And here we have another version, and then new bud is the glow up. So this one is cute. I would think that you would almost put this one as the evolution instead, but yeah, I really like this one because again, it leads more into the fairy thing than it does for the Scarecrow. I think that's what it is maybe for me. I love the green and the pinks. I think like these colors complement each other very well. The slight gradient of like a yellowish green on her chest to more of a darker green here I think is very complementary. The sparkles are just the right amount. On the bottom here you can see the florals and a little bit of beading. Like this is like one of the best ones here. Same with the shoes, I even like it with the flowers there as well. I think this is one of the better ones, and the hair is kind of crazy, but I also think it's kind of cute. And you know what, the wings do look nice with this outfit as well. So you know what, the glow up, good for glow up really. So you can get this one for free if you already pull for it. And I think the hair might be a nice one because the light color is easy to dye. But again, how many dye colors are we really getting with in 4 stars? So alright, that's that. And now let's see a video. I've been going on for way too long already. So this is her dancing in the original. It does have a little bit more of a metallic look to it than it did in the pictures, which I'm happy to see. It does make it a little bit more special. Maybe I need to swap out the hair. I don't think I like the hair. It's a bit too crazy for me. I think it's the bangs. But it does fit with the glow up here with the white hair. And I think my favorite part is the gloves, the bracelet, and the little bird on her head. It's so cute. Adorable. But I would love to see what the Scarecrow ability looks like. Because alright, it's coming soon. It sounded very like underwhelming. Like she scarecrows. Alright. Wait, why is that not a handheld? Absolutely not. Wait, why would they do— Nikki, come on. Why do we not have the little— I don't even know what that word is either. The little handheld that she blows. Why is that not a handheld? Why is it not part of the situation? So she blows it and then she just T-poses for us. So for a low price of 90 pulls, you can also T-pose with the birds. Absolutely not. I think you can say this is goofy, this is cute. I think this is like my least favorite whimsicality. This could have been a photo pose. Absolutely not. That's all I'm gonna say about it. You can do your own opinions on that, but she does change her facial expression and she wiggles around. But isn't that like the bare minimum at this point? She moves around a little bit. Come on, let's not. Absolutely not. So those were our 2 banners, but we also have a free set. So since we're here, I did want to have a quick look at this while this video is not getting too long. Thank you for sticking around for the program. We have the free outfit. It is very different. It's something else. Again, I don't know how I feel about it. I need to see some dye colors, but I do like that it's a little bit, what do you call that? Different? The hair is really cute. Let's see if we have any information about this set. It doesn't seem to be, not even the item for it, but the pictures are not very good for this. So we have pigtails, we have spiky earrings, there's little spiky things around her ears as well. I really like the hair. It's nothing crazy again, but like it's cute. I can use that. And the main piece, I'm gonna call it, I think it is a dress. It is like a sweater with collared shirt underneath with a v-neck. There's puffy sleeves with embellishments on it, but I'm just gonna say it again, it's free, so like how much are you gonna nitpick on this stuff? But this looks so messy. Like it doesn't even look like these pieces are attached. Even here on the side, they're floating around on the fuzziness. I have like mixed things with fuzzy things and like other stuff on top of it. But this is very sloppy to me. This is very like, why is it floating here? Just put it a little bit more into the shirt. But can you really complain for a free outfit? I will. I will. The middle of the sweater here has a lot of stuff going on. I think I do like it. I just need to change the color slightly. There's something off about it. I think it's maybe the red or the blue. But we have a big heart with some sparkles, embellishments, embroidery. Like, I like the details along there, so that's why I was kind of mixed about it. And then the socks and the shoes are also their own story, and the tassels here at the bottom. Don't even get me started, but I do think we have a video where we can see it a little bit better. That's what I'm saying, like, it looks trendy, but there's also something that looks off about it. And I don't know if this is a necklace, but it lays on top of the collar here. So maybe there's a chain necklace in here as well. But I don't see a skirt, so that's what makes me think that this is a dress. Like, the earrings are cute, and they match the dress. No, I'm gonna have to play around with this because this is probably the only set I'm getting anyway. And then the socks are loafers with the same embellishment, and then socks with embellishment, or the ribbons on there almost, and then a fuzzy little topper. I don't know if they're supposed to stick out like that. I feel like the other one's supposed to be lower, but I don't know. Oh, the back is cute. The sweater dipping in here as well with the same design on the back. And the stripes, like, it's got potential. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to get this. It's not too bad. I want to try and do some stylings with that. It'll be fun to try and make some different vibes with it. But for a free set, I think this one is pretty cute. The shop sets and stuff have not been announced yet, so I'll probably do a separate video once they do, hopefully tomorrow, since the season is ending pretty soon. Let me know thoughts, feelings, and opinions about these sets. Are we pulling or skipping? If you heard my conclusion, I don't think I'll be pulling. I'll be staying strong for the hair, but I really need to save, right? 11 is probably going to be a double banner. There's going to be the big anniversary thing. Like, I'm going to need the gems where I can get them, so I'm going to hold off, but I will be doing... well, maybe the shop sets are good. That's what always gets me. I love me a good shop set. So we'll see what that cooks up. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!